Hello and welcome back. Now last you saw, I installed the seats in the S10 and I'm not a fan of the color or the way they match the interior. So I'm going to change that. Now I should have done this with the seats out, but once I got the seats in I didn't like it. So I decided that while at a local auto parts store I saw some vinyl dye. We're going to try it out. Duplicolor vinyl and fabric. We're going to see how well this does. Now this will probably take 3 to 4 cans for both bucket seats. Now this can be done within the truck. Obviously if you're doing it, you probably want to make sure you have enough cure time for you set in them and all that good stuff. You're supposed to apply 2 light coats and a 3rd medium coat to finish it, which is why it's probably going to take 3 to 4 cans. So I'm going to clean it. The fog is lifting, the sun's coming out, so it should be warm enough to paint today. So while I'm waiting for the sun to come out, I'm just going to clean the seats off, then we're going to get to painting. Now remember, if you're doing them inside the cab of the vehicle, it's probably best to do both insides first. That way when you're leaning over, you're not touching the wet fabric paint or anything like that. That way you don't have to go back, fix up anything you messed up, and you don't have it all over you. So when you're reaching around, remember it has a lot of area and it will be easy to touch. Now also, when you are painting around here, if you don't want to paint your carpet or anything, be sure to use something to basically mask it off, whether it be lay down old rags, newspaper, anything like that. And what I usually use is a piece of real thin aluminum or cardboard, and I'll walk it around with me, and as I'm going I'll actually use it as a blocker and spray everything. Now they're still drying and curing, so there's a little darker spots and a little bit lighter spots, but once they're fully cured, after a few good warm days, we'll look at them again next time and see how they look. I also did a little testing with that paint over here. This piece looks pretty decent with it. That console, if it cleaned up a little bit better, it'd probably look pretty good with that paint. This plastic piece on the other hand, kinda probably just use a different paint for that part. That dash, it'll probably work very well with that as well. So when we redo the console and the dash, I'll probably use that Duplicolor to spray it and see how it looks, and hopefully it'll come out pretty decent. Now slowly but surely this truck is coming along. It's keeping in budget. Keep in mind I probably paid $20 each for the seats, which is not bad at all. And then the cans of paint probably was about 30 to 40, probably about 35. So I have less than $100 in the seats, and as long as that paint holds true to what it says, then it probably shouldn't be an issue. Now I probably could have went out and bought a set of the cheap eBay sports seats that are black and red and put in here, but that was probably closer to $200, and that other $100 could have went somewhere else. So keeping it budget build, that's the route I went. Now hopefully you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, make sure you're subscribed, and as always, thanks for watching.